Dee, what is the matter? Why you cry?
Charo, Ricky won't let Ethel or me be part of his show.
No!
How could Ethel and I ever get a chance to break into show business?
I told you, Lucy, there is always a community theater. They are always looking for volunteers who want to have fun. You can audition to be in a show. You can work backstage. Or you can just be part of the audience. They love you all. Cuchi, cuchi, cuchi.
I can be part of the show. I can be on stage. Charo, that's great news.
Just go to the Somerset Valley Players website. That's www.fvptheater.org to find out more how to volunteer or how to make a donation.
These Somerset Valley Players? I bet Ethel and I can help them out. I've got an idea.
Lucy?
I have a letter from a Mr. Richard Feta from Portland, New Jersey. He says, Roseannadanna, I'm a so bored. I've read every book. I've streamed every show and movie. I played at every game. I need entertainment without going out of the house. What can I do? Well, Mr. Richard Federer, you asked the right person. I know a great way to be entertained and to stay safe.
Did I hear someone say safe? You know what I always say.
Well, Dr. Ruth, I know what you always have said, but and that's important. Now, don't get me wrong now. But this is Mr. Richard Feder of Fort Lee, New Jersey. He's looking for something a little different kind of entertainment, if you know what I mean.
Oh, then I have the answer for him.
Well, let's hear it.
What? Theaters all over the country are providing affordable virtual productions all the time. Plays, musicals, concerts, even parodies of cheesy 1970 game shows.
Oh, I know, Dr. Ruth, are you talking about Somerset Valley Players in that little place, aren't you?
That's it! Mr. Richard Fader of Fort Lee, New Jersey, buy a ticket to an upcoming virtual show at SVP, and he can enjoy himself while staying safe at home.
Oh, Dr. Ruth, you're the best. Did I ever tell you about when I went to Studio 54 and I saw that Candace Bergen? Oh, she took off her shoe and she started picking at the bunion. I thought I'd be sick. I thought I was gonna die. Well, I tell you something, Dr. Ruth, you know what I always say? It's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. So go to Somerset Valley Players.
I hope it was her bunion.
Oh, it was disgusting. Ugh. Just disgusting.
Whoa, Mr. Sulu, what year is it?
It's 2021, Doctor. Why do you ask?
Because I just came back from 1967 in my time machine, where a small group of PTA parents started a theater group called the Somerset Valley Players.
Interesting.
Then I sped through the year 1971, maxing out my flux capacitor, where they produced their first musical, Guys and Dolls. They were incredible.
According to my data, in 1980, they went on to purchase a historical one-room schoolhouse in Hillsborough, New Jersey, which they renovated into a 99-seat theater. 5 years later, they opened the doors to their new theater with an encore production of Guys and Dolls.
Whoa! That just proves my theory that time is a circle. What are they up to nowadays?
Well, currently, due to a worldwide pandemic in that era, and for the safety of their patrons and volunteers, they are only offering shows in a virtual format.
Great Scott! What are they going to do in the future? Let's go ahead and see.
Careful, Doctor. Remember that whole Prime Directive thing. Luckily for the Somerset Valley players, they have a loyal and generous family who are contributing to ensure that they live long and prosper.
No kidding. You think they could use something classy like a used DeLorean?
Oh my.
Get ready to match the stars. Hermit the other frog. Charo. Jim Ignatowski. Dr. Ruth. Al Pacino. And Roseannadanna as we play the star-studded no-money MatchKlatch game. And now here's the star of our show, Todd Bennington.
Hello and welcome to the MatchKlatch Game with the Somerset Valley Players. I am your host, Todd Bennington. Tonight, we will be playing 2 games of the MatchKlatch Game with celebrities from all walks of life. Let's meet them now. From the swamp, Hermit the other frog.
Hello, good to see you, Todd.
Hey, Hermit, how are you? What's new in the swamp?
Well, I did come from the swamp, but I've actually been living in LA for the past 10 years or so, making it as a working actor.
Very good. Hope you have a lot of success for doing that. And thank you for joining us today on the MatchKlatch Game.
Oh, my pleasure. Looking forward to it.
All right. Next, please welcome 70s international icon, Charo.
Hola, Todd. How are you?
Oh, hola, Charo. Charo, we haven't seen you lately in a while. Have you been on the Love Boat? What have you been doing with yourself?
No, Todd. As you know, I am a classically trained Spanish flamenco guitarist. I just came back from doing a concert with a symphony in Boston, Massachusetts. It was a great success.
Well, thank you, Charo, for joining us today. And right from the set of Taxi, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Reverend Jim.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, hello, Reverend Jim. Hey, Jim, tell us what it's like working with Louis De Palma.
It's great working with Louis. Today, he sent me to the grocery store, and there's a sign outside the grocery store that said, "No food or drink inside." So I left.
Okay, thank you, Reverend Jim. Let's go to our next celebrity. Please welcome sex therapist, Dr. Ruth.
Hello, Todd. How are you?
Very good, Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth, can you tell us what the best advice you can give a young couple today?
Oh, I got so much advice to give young couples today. You must read my book to find out. Here is my book, Dr. Ruth's Good Sex. And you will get it's a guide. You will get all that you need from my book.
Sounds like a bestseller to me.
Oh, it is. It is.
Oh, good. Thank you. From The Godfather to The Irishman, we have Al Pacino.
Oh, Ryan.
Al, there are rumors that you have an upcoming film called Cuchi and another one called King Lear ready to be released in 2021, 2022. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah. Well, y'all know the story of King Lear. So that goes without saying. I will be excellent as a Mad King. But Cuchi has really got me excited because I get to keep all the friggin' luggage. My mother raised ugly kids, not dumb ones.
Thank you, Al.
No problem.
And from Saturday Night Live, we have Roseannadanna.
Well, how you doing there? I'm Roseannadanna, and I just want to say how happy I am to be here. Now, I wanted to take a little break from getting my letters from Mr. Federer from Fort Lee, New Jersey, because, you know, he's always got something going on. But I want to tell you something, okay? It's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. But it's always something. So I'm just glad to be here. Then they can't find me anymore. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's always something, Roseanne. And I'll tell you something else. Now it's time to meet our contestants. Please welcome Denise Schmidt.
Hi.
Hi, Denise. How are you?
I'm so excited to be here.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a mother of two boys, 21 and 18, and been married for 25 years with Dave, and I'm an obstetrician gynecologist. So, yeah, I know Dr. Ruth. I've read her books.
Maybe you and Dr. Ruth will make a match. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. And your opponent tonight, you might know him well. His name is Dave Schmidt.
Hello.
Welcome, Dave. Dave, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, I've been married 25 years to the sweetest wife on earth, and I've got two good sons, and I'm a family physician in Lambertville.
Excellent. Very nice. Very good. Well, welcome to the MatchKlatch Game. Now let's get the game started. Celebrities, come on back. Okay, everybody, in round one, the goal is to match as many of our celebrities as you can with a simple fill-in-the-blank question. If you do, you'll score a point. The person that has the most matches at the end of 2 rounds will go on to play Super Match for a chance to win fabulous prizes. We flipped a coin backstage, and Denise, you won the first toss.
Wow.
You get a choice between question A or B.
A.
A. Denise. Sam the surgeon said, "The man I'm operating on must be a magician. When I reached in to pull out his appendix, I got a blank instead." Sam the surgeon said, "The man I'm operating on must be a magician. When I reached in to pull out his appendix, I got a blank instead."
Did I hear Al Pacino say he's doing a movie of Cuchi?
Oh.
That would
No,
be
darling. No, darling. It's Gucci. Gucci.
settle down on that top row, Charo. Okay, we have 3 of our celebrities, 4 of our celebrities done, and we have all 6 now. Here we go. Denise, Sam the surgeon said, "The man I'm operating on must be a magician. When I reached in to pull out his appendix, I got a blank instead."
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Rabbit is what we're looking for. Yes. Okay, let's see if you made any
What else
matches
is
with the
an
star.
OBGYN gonna say? She says a rabbit. What else is she gonna say?
PG game there, Roseanne.
All kinds
PG
of
game.
things in there.
We're going to start on our top row with Hermit the other frog. Sam the surgeon said, "The man I'm operating on must be a magician. When I reached in to pull out his appendix, I got a blank instead."
Well, rabbit probably would have been a pretty good choice. I actually said that, you know, that string of handkerchiefs they always have when they pull stuff out? Sorry about that.
Not a match.
Sorry.
Oh.
That's what I
Charo.
was thinking.
But I just want to say, Hermit is so cute.
Oh, thanks. You're pretty cute.
Yeah, he's adorable.
I said, rabbit.
And we have a match with Rabbit. Yes. Roseannadanna, what did that doctor pull out of his appendix?
Well, you know, one time I saw that Dr. Joyce Brothers coming out of the bathroom. And you know what, doctor? She had that little like sweat ball off her nose. I thought I would die, but I didn't die. So I said, rabbit.
Pulled out a rabbit. That's a match. Yes. Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Sam the surgeon said, "The man I'm operating on must be a magician. When I reached in to pull out his appendix, I got a blank instead."
Yeah, you know, a very wise man once told me, when somebody throws a question at you, you run towards a question. If they're looking for an answer, you run away from the question. In this case, let me just tell you something. I wasn't scared of nothing because I knew what the answer was. She looks like a smart dame, and I was a rabbit.
And there's a match, yes. Okay,
What were you
Reverend
expecting?
Jim.
Seriously, what were you expecting? I'm one of the smartest guys in the world.
Oh boy. Here we go. Ready?
Okay, let's move this along. Reverend Jim, what did the doctor pull out?
A rabbit.
A rabbit. We need a little spell check on the rabbit. Yes, thank you, Reverend Jim.
My pleasure.
And finally, Dr. Ruth, what did the doctor pull out?
Well, I'm not a doctor who does surgery, but I'm hoping that you doctors give my book or suggest my book to your patients. That'd be a wonderful thing to do. I did not say rabbit. I said scarf.
His scarf. He pulled out a scarf. Okay, so Denise, that is 4 matches for you for round 1. That's a great total. Let's move on to Dave's question. Dave, you get question B.
Okay.
Mrs. Potato Head is totally fed up. Every night she stays home with the tots, while Mr. Potato Head goes out and gets blanked. Mrs. Potato Head is totally fed up. Every night she stays home with the tots, while Mr. Potato Head goes out and gets blanked. And our celebrities are writing their answers.
You know, Dave, you look like my cousin. Maybe we have relations. I said something.
He has relations with everybody. He doesn't miss anybody.
Protection. You need protection. Remember that.
Please. Here we go with the protection.
I'm very happily married.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't think this was that kind of show.
Dr. Ruth, waiting on you. Al Pacino, are you ready? Al is ready. Okay, Dave. Mrs. Potato Head is totally fed up. Every night she stays home with the tots, while Mr. Potato Head goes out and gets blanked.
There are a lot of good ones for this one. I'm really torn on a couple, but I'm going to go with mashed.
Mashed. We're looking for mashed. Okay. We're going to start this round with Dr. Ruth. Mrs. Potato Head is totally fed up, Dr. Ruth. Every night she stays home with the tots while Mr. Potato Head goes out and gets blanked.
You know, Charo, you brought something up that made me think about another book. You too, Hermit. Now, looking at Hermit, I'm thinking that what you need, I need to write a new book about puppet paradise. That's what I'm going to write about. So my answer is mashed.
Mashed.
Good for you.
That was a long way to get there, but we got a match. Okay.
Jeez. That was 2 cabs and an Uber.
Hey, sometimes you need that.
Al, we're up to you. Mr.
Go ahead,
Potato Head
go
goes
ahead.
out and gets what?
What's that?
Mr. Potato Head goes out and gets what?
Well, Monty, let me tell you. I'm not quite sure if this is in line with what Dave was thinking or what he said, but I'm pretty sure it's in line with what he was thinking, because this guy is kind of walks in the wild side. Mr. Potato Head doesn't give a damn about his family, just walks out the door and gets fried.
Fried.
Oh, that's
There's
pretty
a good
harsh
answer.
right there. Who is this?
Okay, let's move on to Roseannadanna.
You know, I was coming out of the bathroom of Studio 54, and I seen a Mr. Dustin Hoffman, and I said, "Oh, I love you! Oh, you just dropped the cannoli and all that, in the out." He says, "I'm not Al Pacino. I'm
What is wrong
Dustin
with you?
Hoffman."
What is wrong with you? Seriously?
It's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. Anyway, I said fried.
Fried. Oh, okay.
It shocks
So
me.
let's go on to the top row with Reverend Jim. Reverend Jim, Mrs. Potato Head is totally fed up. Every night she stays home with the tots while Mr. Potato Head goes out and gets blanked.
Here we go.
Is this the dating game where if we match, we go out on a date?
Wrong game. Wrong game.
Oh, all right. I
Clean it
said
up.
mashed.
Matched. That's a match.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Okay. Hermit the other frog.
Well, the first one I was going to go with was smashed because, that's a thing. But then I realized, wait a minute, potatoes don't get smashed. They get mashed.
There you go. And there's a match. Yes. And next, finally, we have Charo.
Yes, well, I am surprised to know vegetables can get married, but I said fried.
Fried. Okay, there we go. So that is the end of round 2. And Dave, you picked up 3 matches for round 2. Or round 1. Question 2, I should say. Let's move on to round 2.
Amazes me that these people got the same answer as me. There's something particularly wrong with them.
So since Denise is in the lead, Dave, we're going to let you choose first for round 2. Would you like question A or question B?
I'll stick with B.
B. He's sticking with question B. Celebrities, get ready. Tony the Tiger just ate a bowl of generic Frosted Flakes. Instead of yelling, "They're great," he roared, "They're blank." Tony the Tiger just ate a bowl of generic Frosted Flakes. Instead of yelling, "They're great," he roared, "They're blank." And the celebrities are writing their answers. Charo's in deep thought, but she did come up with an answer up there. Dr. Ruth, we're waiting on Jim and Hermit. Okay, it looks like our stars are ready. Okay, Dave, Tony the Tiger just ate a bowl of generic Frosted Flakes. Instead of yelling, "They're great," he roared, "They're blank."
They're rotten.
They're rotten. Hey, they're rotten. Yes, we are looking for rotten stars. Dr. Ruth, let's start with you.
Okay. I have written 40 books. 40, over 40, because I'm thinking of more all the time. I want to show you one other book that I have that you might think of.
Okay.
Sex for Dummies. This is another book that I wrote that you can read. Very, very good book. So my answer
is it for or by?
It's by me and for. Disgusting.
They're disgusting. Not a match. I'm sorry.
Dr.
Charo.
Ruth, let me know when you write Sex for Puppets. I'd like to look at that one.
I want to read it.
I want to see it.
Maybe we can read
Stars
it
are out
together.
of control. Charo, we're up to you. We're up to you. Tony the Tiger just ate a bowl of generic Frosted Flakes. Instead of yelling, "They're great," he roared, "They're blank."
I just want to apologize to Kellogg's if they are a sponsor, because Frosted Flakes are great. But he said they're just okay.
Okay, there you go. And Roseannadanna, we're up to you.
It's always something. I said they're fake.
They're fake. Okay.
That's good.
Yes. Hermit the other frog.
Well, I would be really surprised if we got a match on this one. Tony said, they're kind of okay.
They're okay. Okay. Al Pacino.
Yeah.
We're still looking for a match.
Of course you are. Oh, you want me to give you an answer now?
Yes. An answer,
Would
please.
be nice.
Okay, Wink. I was thinking about this long and hard, Dave. And one of the thoughts that occurred to me is you really, really gave a rotten answer. The second thought that occurred to me, why would you eat a whole bowl of stuff that was rotten? So I'm starting to question a lot of your judgment. Then I realized you're married to the dame over here, and I thought, well, it can't help you all that bad. But the thing about it is, I might finish it if them flakes was just meh. It's a great
Reverend
answer,
Jim.
Dave. Come on.
Oh, what's his answer?
Come on, Dave. It's a great
It
answer.
was
That
it.
is a good answer. I liked it.
There you go.
I want
That's so hard.
I want everybody to say without. Say this word for me. Say orgasm.
Orgasm.
All together. Say it nice and loud.
Orgasm.
All together. Al, especially you.
Orgasm.
I cannot say saying
Now,
I'm a lady.
Go on,
What is
now,
that?
don't
Oh
you
boy, here
feel
she goes.
better.
All right,
Don't
put
you
those
feel
things
better.
away, Charo. Put those
There,
things away, will you?
Do we
There are
do
clauses
we
in
have a
my
mute button for
contract.
these celebrities?
Sorry.
Oh, we got that guy in the corner. You know what he looks like. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Reverend Jim, I need an answer, please.
Charo almost pulled my eyes out. Garbage.
Garbage. Oh, that is not a match. So, Dave, you picked up 0 on that, which means that Denise, you are our champion. But I would still like to play the last question for you just to see how many points you could rack up. Okay?
Sure.
All right. So, question A goes to Denise. Celebrities, here we go. Dumb Donald is so dumb.
How dumb is he, Dave?
He is so dumb that when his wife said her water broke, he quickly called the blank.
Oh, this is an easy one.
It's a perfect question for Denise. Dumb Donald is
Gotta
so
be
dumb.
something else,
He's
Denise. What a
he's so
job you got
dumb.
there.
He's so dumb that when his wife said her water broke, he quickly called the blank. Okay, we're waiting on a couple celebrities to finish up.
See
Okay.
how fast I was?
Yeah. Reverend Jim, are you answering up there? What are we doing?
Oh, God.
There we go. Okay. Dumb Donald is so dumb. He is so dumb that when his wife said that her water broke, he quickly called the blank.
The plumber.
The plumber. We're looking for plumber, everybody. Reverend Jim, what say you?
I'm really looking forward to this date because I said plumber.
Yay!
Plumber, yes. Going for the plumber, yes. Okay, Roseannadanna.
Well, even though he needs spell check that one up there, he can't spell, but then, you know, we're not quite sure what planet he's on. I hope that you treat yourself very well, Dr. D, because I'm going to tell you, you deserve a Maserati for that job all day long looking. Okay, here we go. Homer.
Plumber. Nicely done. There we go. And Charo.
Yes?
Make a
Dumb
mistake.
Donald is so dumb that when his wife said her water broke, he called the blank. Plumber. Okay. Al Pacino, we're up to you.
Yeah, of course you are. What do you want?
I need an answer. I need
Oh,
an answer.
geez,
He
I'm
quickly
sorry,
called the
figure.
blank.
I am so sorry there, Monty. You know,
Guys, also.
Denise, if you had gotten this wrong, it might have seriously impacted your patient load. If you got this wrong, you people would start to question whether or not you were smart enough to remember to breathe. If you got this wrong, if you got this wrong, you would have been seriously making Dave look smart, and that's tough. So, that being said, it was plumber, of course.
Plumber, of course. There you
Hey.
go. Hermit the other frog.
Hey, I just wanted to say before anything else, Reverend Jim, if you need some help with that spelling thing, let me know. I got friends. I can hook you up.
Thank you.
So, but yeah, you know what? There's really only one obvious answer. It's plumber. Yay!
Plumber. There we go. Dr. Ruth, do we have a clean sweep?
Well, first of all, I want to say, and you probably know this, Dr. D, I have been told that I am the Ruth Ginsburg of sex. Did you know that?
No, you're not.
I am. I
No,
am.
you're not.
And
I think Charo is.
I got the plumber.
And we have a
Oh,
plumber.
here we go. There those things again.
Hey, my maracas make me laugh all the way to the bed.
Good.
Okay.
We've been
Let's
thrown
move
out
on,
of
everybody.
every country there is. I don't know what's left there, Charo. Right here in America.
Okay, congratulations, Denise. Congratulations,
you.
Denise.
Thank
You have won the game and we'll go on to Super Match, which means we have to say goodbye to Dave. But we do have some great parting gifts for you, like Shake and Bake,
Great.
Wheat Thins,
Oh, yes.
Crap.
and Charmin toilet paper.
Oh,
Crap.
especially now.
That might be
Thank you
worse.
very much. I enjoyed myself.
I gotta tell you, hang on to that toilet paper. You know what I mean? I seen it coming out of the bathroom, and this princess, she had the toilet paper hanging off her shoe. I thought I would die. It would.
Thank you, Roseanne.
Okay,
Thank you, Dave. Let's wave goodbye to Dave. Thank you very
Bye,
much.
Dave. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. You made my
Okay,
day.
Denise. Denise, you get to play Super Match.
Yay!
We polled our studio audience and got the
Okay.
best response to this. Captain Blank. If you can guess the third most popular answer, you will receive an SVP hat.
Ooh.
If you guess the second most popular answer, you will win a set of SVP wine glasses.
Ooh.
But if you get the most popular answer, you will win an SVP t-shirt.
Hey.
Now, to help you, fill in the blank here, you can enlist the aid of 3 of our celebrities. Who would you like to work with tonight?
Oh, how about Dr. Ruth?
Dr. Ruth, Captain Blank, Dr. Ruth.
I'm going to go with the Captain America.
Captain America.
Good country. Coming here, good country. I came from another.
And who is your second celebrity?
Roseannadanna.
Roseannadanna.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I got a great answer. How about that little fat guy? Remember with Mr. Green Jeans with the overall? What the hell? Captain Kangaroo.
Oh,
Captain Kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Remember him? Who remembers him? I don't remember. I was too young, of course.
And Denise, who is your third star?
How about Al Pacino?
Al Pacino.
I'm glad you finally called on somebody that actually has something between his ears other than Fluffernutter.
That's all. It's got something between, if you know what I mean.
Captain. Those are great answers, by the way, ladies. Congratulations.
He needs to read my books.
Yeah, I don't think that'll help.
Captain. So now I'm kind of perplexed a little bit here. I'm thinking about my experience as an actor because I've portrayed numerous captains, captains of industry, captains of crime. I'm going to go with the
Captain Hook.
Wait a second. Who said that?
No help from our studio audience, please. No help from our studio audience.
Could they mute themselves, please?
I'm hearing voices.
You know what? That's a hell of an answer. Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
Is
Okay.
that fair?
That's
Okay.
good.
Can you help like that?
Denise.
I'm just
Denise.
saying.
Now,
Yeesh.
which of those choices would you like? Or you can go out on your own. You have Captain America, Captain Kangaroo, and Captain Hook.
The first thing that popped into my head was Captain America. So I'm going to go with Captain America.
Captain America. Okay.
Great job,
Good
Denise. Great
answer.
job.
Okay. So
Thank you.
let's see what our studio audience polled. The third most popular answer was Captain Crunch. Captain
Oh,
Crunch.
the cereal again.
Why am I not surprised?
The
What a
second
crook.
most popular answer was Captain America. Captain America. So you have won the SVP wine glasses, Denise.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay!
By the way, the most popular answer was Captain Hook.
Oh,
Yes, Captain Hook.
wow.
I want
How
to
old
thank
was
my
this audience?
muse.
They don't
I
know
want to
Captain
thank my
Kangaroo.
I
muse for
definitely
once
need to
again
listen to
giving
those
me divine
disembodied
inspiration.
voices.
I hear voices all the time, Al.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth.
Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
You're welcome.
I just love being on top of Al Pacino and his big brain.
okay, Charo.
Is
Family
she getting
show.
a crack glass? Are you going to take the crack
Shake it.
wine glass out, right?
Of
Shake
course,
it,
of course,
Charo.
Roseanne. Of course. Okay, let's move on to our final celebrity match. In this round, you have to match one celebrity head to head. If you do, you will win not only the glasses that you've already won, but you will also pick up the SVP hat and the SVP t-shirt,
Wow.
Back up
Wow.
the truck, Denise.
That's
Pick the right
cool.
person.
right? So who would you like to play with?
Oh, gee. I'm going to try somebody new. How about Charo?
Charo.
Wow. Nobody saw that coming, Denise.
Charo, I need you
Hey.
to write down your best answer to this.
Okay. Speak slow because I English not so good.
Yeah. Spanish ain't so bad.
Gingerbread blank. Gingerbread blank.
Easy one. That's so easy. She's going to get the t-shirt and everything. I know. Who's getting the rice-a-roni? Nobody?
It looks like Charo is ready. Okay, Denise, you need a head-to-head match with Charo and your answer must match exact. gingerbread blank.
House.
House. She says house. Charo. Did you say casa?
I went with man.
Oh,
It's
we do not have a
okay.
match.
Denise,
That's
you gotta
okay.
know who you're
Should've
working
went
with
me,
there.
Denise. After D,
That's
I knew it. I knew the answer.
Charo's cooking was
That's a
always
good
a
answer.
man.
Thank you all for watching. We will return for game 2 right after these brief words from our SVP president and some of our celebrities. Thank you, Denise.
Yay. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Hello, I am Emily Windus, the past president of the Somerset Valley Players Theater.
And I'm Roberta Steve, the newly installed president of SVP's Board of Trustees.
We hope you're enjoying the MatchKlatch Game parody as much as our cast is enjoying bringing it to you. This is our 3rd virtual production since we had to let our stage go dark last year.
And since that time, we've been overwhelmed by the generosity of the SVP family. Our patrons, both new and old, and our volunteers have extended their support to ensure that our nonprofit community theater can survive and once again bring affordable, accessible, award-winning live entertainment to Somerset County and beyond.
We are offering this show to you as a way to say thank you for your help and as a way of reminding you that we're still here. The doors to the Little Red Schoolhouse building we call home are not yet able to be open, but we hope you'll continue to follow us as we offer virtual productions during the coming year.
We have plans in the works, and our actors and crews are excited to be offering a range of virtual productions over the next few months. Keep an eye out for more information on upcoming shows by following us on social media. And if you're able, we appreciate even the smallest donation toward SVP's future. There's a link for donations on this YouTube page, or you can go to our website at www.svptheater.org.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight and for being the reason we do what we do. We'll get you back to the game in a moment, but first, a few words from our celebrities.
Hello, Al.
Hey, Chuck, do you mind? I'm calling my agent. You see, even though I'm a fabulously successful leading man and an Academy Award-winning actor, I'm still looking for more.
I feel that way too.
I mean, I've been in some of the most important films ever made. I demand top billing, a huge salary, pick my directors and co-stars, but it's just not enough. You know?
I'm right here with you.
So, Chuck, I'm telling my agent to get me in touch with the Somerset Valley Players.
Really?
Oh, they're a great nonprofit community theater with an excellent track record of award-winning shows. Cultural landmark in central New Jersey. I want to help them out, so they'll be around when I make my triumphant return to the stage.
You know, Al, I'm a veteran Broadway thespian myself.
Yeah, sure, Chuck. But whatever you can do to help SVP will be appreciated by me. Maybe even fight a part for you in my next film.
I'll go get my credit card.
Oh, Your Majesty, I feel like we're related.
Yes, my dear.
Like I come from Kew Garden, Queens, New York. So, we have a lot in common.
We do, my dear.
Well, we both love men with English accents, have a lot of jewelry, always carry purses. We're like sisters.
Well, that may be so, my dear, but I think we're alive in many other important ways.
What's that?
Well, we both love the arts And we're committed to supporting them, especially now during these challenging times, my dear. What would the world be without Shakespeare and stages to perform his works on, my dear?
Oh my God, you are so right. We are as one, Liz.
That's why I encourage all my subjects to support the local arts, organizations, and theaters as best as they can. Why, you could start right now with a donation to Somerset Valley Players, a lovely little community theater in a charming little town called Hillsborough, New Jersey.
New Jersey? That's practically Queens. No worries, sweetie. I'll make a donation today.
Oh, and Fran, my dear, when you're done, let's go shopping in the mall. I could certainly use a new purse.
Well, I think I'm having another flashback to Woodstock. It looks like another singing frog.
Oh, hi there. I'm Hermit, and, well, I am a singing frog.
Wow. I'm Reverend Jim. I'm an ordained minister from the Church of the Peaceful and survivor of the 60s. I think.
Well, they say if you remember the 60s, then you didn't do them right.
You sound like my buddies from the Sunshine Cab Company. Hey, you need a ride?
Oh, gee, thanks, Reverend Jim, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just waiting for something special.
Something special. I know where you can get some special brownies.
No, thank you. I'm waiting for the second half of the Somerset Valley Players virtual production of the MatchKlatch Game, a parody to begin. It's a funny send-up of the classic 1970s game show.
I think I remember the 70s. No, I don't remember them either.
Well, you can watch along with me and smile and laugh and feel warm and fuzzy knowing you're a valued member of the SVP family.
Smile, fuzzy? I think I will. It's nice to have a family.
Oh, then sit on back on my lily pad and let's enjoy the show.
Get ready to match the stars. Doc Brown, Queen Elizabeth, Charles Nelson Riley, Lucille Ball, George Takei, and Fran Drescher as we play the star-studded no-money match game. And now here's the star of our show, Todd Bennington.
Hello and welcome to the MatchKlatch Game with the Somerset Valley Players. I'm your host, Todd Bennington. Tonight, we will be playing 2 games of the match game with celebrities from all different walks of life. Let's meet them now. He's back from the future. Please welcome Doc Brown.
Hey, Todd, glad to be here. You know, I just came back from my lab and I came out with a new invention, a decaffeinated coffee table.
A decaffeinated coffee table. Okay, thank you, Doc Brown. Let's meet our next panelist. Across the pond, please welcome Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Well, hello, Todd. It's my pleasure to meet you. Hello over there.
Hello, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, tell us what's going on at Buckingham Palace these days.
Well, you know, we have had our share of difficulties. However, we have had a much better time now that some people who will remain anonymous have departed the palace. Other than that, we are all getting along just fine. You know, I'm the longest reigning queen and the longest who's lived, and I have no intention of abdicating. anyone who might want to know. Thank you, Todd.
Thank you and welcome to the match game. Ladies and gentlemen, we have match game regular Charles Nelson Riley. Welcome, Charles. Charles, you haven't been around in a while. What have you been up to?
Oh, hold on, Todd. I'm on the phone with my agent. I'll talk to you later. Well, I was in New York. I directed a play. It opened and closed on the last night. I knew we were in trouble when the audience left after the first act.
Oh, that's terrible news, Charles.
Yes, the New York Times review said it was the biggest turkey they'd seen since the Macy's Thanksgiving Day balloon.
Well, we are glad to have you back on the match game, Charles.
I'm glad to be here because it's a paycheck. And this hair doesn't pay for itself.
Of course not. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite, please say hello to Lucy Ricardo. Hi, Lucy.
Hello. It's so nice to be here. Thank you so much.
Lucy, tell us the craziest mess that you and your friend Ethel have ever gotten into.
Well, Ethel always has these crazy ideas, these harebrained schemes that she somehow gets me involved in. So it probably was that chocolate factory job that we had. I mean, that was, it turned out to be a real mess.
But it looked delicious.
Delicious. Well, the first 5 were yummy. And then after that,
Right. Okay, thank you, Lucy, for being with us today on the match game. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my, it's George Takei.
Hello, Todd. Live long and prosper. I'm so
Hello,
glad
George.
to be here today.
So, George, what is it like, being on Star Trek?
Oh, it was one of the great honors of my life to be a member of that crew, and especially because the Star Trek philosophy was summed up in an acronym, IDIC, I-D-I-C, which meant infinite diversity and infinite combinations. And I think that is something we should all continue to aspire to.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you, George. And from Queens, we have Fran Drescher. Drescher.
Hi, Todd.
Hi. Hey, Fran, tell us what's up with you and Mr. Sheffield.
Oh my goodness, that would take a really long time to talk about. But there's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of love, and there's a ton of kissing.
Okay, well, welcome to Match Game.
So happy to be here tonight.
Welcome to Match Game.
Thank
Okay,
you.
ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our 2 contestants for the evening. Please welcome David Williams.
Hi, Todd.
Hi, David. How are you today?
Pretty good, thanks.
Great. David, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a taxidermist here in Hunterdon County, New Jersey, and I've been doing that for about 44 years now, and it's a pretty good job. Thanks.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very interesting. Well, good luck, and thank you for coming on the MatchKlatch game with us tonight.
Thank you, Todd.
David, let's meet your opponent. Please welcome Dana Moss.
Hi, Todd. How are you?
Hi, Dana. How are you today?
Good.
Good. Tell us a little bit about Dana.
I'm a yoga teacher. I'm married and I live in Jersey City.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You've come a long way to
Yeah.
join us at the Somerset Valley Players on MatchKlatch. All right. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank
And
you.
now let's get started. Celebrities, welcome back. Okay. Let's get the game started. We're still waiting on our 1 contestant, David. There he comes. There he is. Okay. In round 1, everybody, the goal is to match as many celebrities as you can with a simple fill-in-the-blank question. If you do, you'll score a point. The person that has the most matches at the end of round 2 will go on to play our super match for a chance to win fabulous prizes. Well, we flipped the coin backstage, and David, you won the coin toss. So you get a choice of question A or B.
I'll go with B, Todd.
B. Here we go, stars. Weak Wilbur is so weak.
Weak
is he?
He's so weak that he's the only man in the world that got injured playing blank. Weak Wilbur is so weak, he's the only man in the world that got injured playing blank. Okay, everybody's getting their answers done. And it looks like Lucy is done and Doc is done, and we're just waiting on Charles. And it looks like everybody is ready. Okay, David. Weak Wilbur is so weak, he's the only man in the world that got injured playing blank.
Solitaire.
Solitaire. We're looking for solitaire, panel.
Answer.
Okay, we are going to start with match game regular Charles Nelson Riley. Weak
Well-
Wilbur is so weak, he's the only man in the world that got injured playing blank.
Considering I got a hangnail just opening a book, I know about weak people. But I said pillow fight.
Oh, a pillow fight. Ah, pillow fight.
Those are fun.
Okay, Fran. Okay, Fran Drescher, what do you think? Weak Wilbur is so weak, the only man in the world that got injured playing blank.
Well, I hope the judges agree because I did say cards.
Cards, judges. That sounds like a match to me. Okay, that is one match for David. Let's go to Your Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II.
Well, thank you very much. And Paul Williams, I must ask, are you related to that famous Paul Williams?
No, but thanks for asking.
Oh, okay. And I'd like to speak to you about this taxidermist. You know, the prince goes hunting quite often.
I know.
Checkers.
Checkers, checkers. Not a match. Okay, we are up to George Takei.
Oh, David, I have to say, I absolutely adore your library that you're in. It's a wonderful room. Unfortunately, I wish I had an answer as good as your library. I said ping pong.
Ping pong, ping pong. Hey, Lucy, Weak Wilbur is so weak, he's the only man in the world that got injured playing blank.
Well, I do love having fun. And, when there's nothing else to do, you definitely can play cards.
Cards. That's a match. Okay. And now we're up to Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Doc.
So I did my calculations and I got inside David's brain and I came up with solitaire.
Solitaire. That's a match. Okay, David, at the end of round one, it looks like you were able to match 3 of our celebrities. Okay, very good. Dana, we're up to your question now.
Okay.
Dana, you get question A. Fred said, "My parents didn't like me when I was a baby. Instead of using baby powder, my mother used blank powder." Fred said, "My parents didn't like me when I was a baby. Instead of using baby powder, my mother used blank powder." Let's give our stars the opportunity to write down their answers. Mother used blank powder. Doc is ready. Doc is ready. Charles Nelson Riley, waiting on a couple. Okay, we're waiting for the Queen. And we're ready. Dana, Fred said, "My parents didn't like me when I was a baby. Instead of using baby powder, my mother used blank powder."
Itching.
Itching. Itching powder. We are looking for itching powder. That would be terrible news for that baby. But okay. Doc Brown, what do you think?
So I put everything together, came up with the compound formula of gunpowder.
Gunpowder. Oh,
no!
That might be a little worse than itching powder. Yes.
Oh, my.
Doc.
Lucy, Fred said, "My parents didn't like me when I was a baby. Instead of using baby powder, my mother used blank powder."
Well, I guess the Italian was coming out, and I was thinking more cooking, so I said garlic powder.
Garlic powder. Oh, okay. George Takei.
Well, I have to admit I was actually having a Hansel and Gretel thought, so I went with baking powder.
Baking powder. Oh, boy.
Your
Okay.
children are nice and fluffy.
Dana, we're still looking for a match. How about you, Queen Elizabeth II?
Well, I was a little stumped, I might add, and I don't go in the kitchen very often. I have all the servants to do that. I said boric acid powder.
Oh, I don't even know what that is, Queen Elizabeth. Must be a
Neither
British.
do I.
Okay, Fran Drescher, you are our last hope. Did you put itching powder?
Well, you know, I'm very much into health, and they say that this type of powder that we probably all had when we were kids was not very good for us. Talcum powder?
Talcum powder. Okay,
Sorry.
Dana.
No,
Well,
no, you forgot me.
Oh, Charles, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. You had it in for me for a long time.
He's very forgettable.
Hey,
Charles Nelson Riley, everybody. Charles Nelson Riley.
well, let me tell you, I grew up very poor in the Bronx. We were so poor, I had to change my clothes in the closet. And I've been coming in and out of the closet ever since. But we were also so poor, we had ants. I said ant powder.
Ant powder. Okay. Well, sorry, Dana, but at the end of round 1, we don't have any matches, but don't fear because we still have another round to go. Okay, and actually, Dana, you are going to start round 2 since you are trailing David. But would you like question A or B?
B.
B. Okay, panel, here we go. Dana, Colonel Sanders really lost his mind. He is now selling chicken breasts with blank. Colonel Sanders really lost his mind. He is now selling chicken breasts with blank. What would Colonel Sanders be selling chicken breasts with? Lucy is ready. Charles is ready. I won't forget you this time, Charles. The Queen is ready. Doc Brown and George. We're just waiting on Fran. And okay, we are ready. Dana. Colonel Sanders really lost his mind. He is now selling chicken breasts with blank.
Pasties.
Pasties. Pasties. We are looking for pasties, panel. Okay. Charles, I am going to start with you since you know a little bit about pasties.
Yes, I do. And maybe it was because Charo was on the earlier game. She got me thinking. And I said, pasties.
Pasties. That is a match. Well done. Let's move across to Queen Elizabeth II.
Well, I'm not sure if this is going to be a match. I like to keep it nice and clean. So I said bikini tops.
Ooh, bikini tops. Bikini tops. Yes, keeping it clean, Queen.
Mean to that judge. Where is he? My subjects will handle him.
Fran Drescher, we're up to you.
Okay, well, this might be the same. I don't know. I said bras.
A bra.
Bras.
Ooh,
chicken
the
breast bras.
Judges said no.
Oh, judges.
Pish pash.
George Takei. Colonel Sanders really lost his mind. He is now selling chicken breasts with blank.
Well, some might argue he's already doing this before he went crazy. I said implants.
Implants. Oh. Okay.
That was for the last doctor on the last show.
It's a rather loud buzz. I thought that was a fine answer.
Cruel.
Judges are in a bad mood today.
They're very
in a bad mood.
They were a little
I
tired.
need a chin implant.
Thank you, Charles. Okay, let's move on to Doc Brown. Doc Brown, Colonel Sanders really lost his mind. He's now selling chicken breasts with blank.
Well, I was actually working on this invention for pasties with Dolly Parton, but we ended up using them for pool covers instead. But I came up with pasties.
Pasties. That's a match, Dana. Okay. And we are now up to Lucy.
Well, as anybody in show business would know, and of course, I have been trying to get into show business for a long, long time. You know, I did that commercial for Vitamita Vegemin, which was a huge success, by the way. Anyway, anybody in show business knows that the answer is pasties.
Pasties. Yes, Dana, we have a match with pasties. So Dana, you have 3, and that means that we have a tie score so far, I believe. Yes, David, you just need 1 match to move on to our next round. So David, question A goes to you. Archaeologists just discovered the world's oldest men's room. On a stall wall, they found a message. For a good time, call blank. Archaeologists just discovered the world's oldest men's room. On the stall wall, they found a message. It said, for a good time, call blank. Doc is ready, Fran's ready, George is ready, Queen is ready. Lucy and Charles. Charles is ready. Waiting on Lucy. Yes, Lucy is ready. Okay, David. Archaeologists just discovered the world's oldest men's room. On the stall wall, they found a message. For a good time, call blank.
Roxy.
Roxy. Call Roxy. Okay.
Roxy,
Doc Brown.
very clever.
Doc Brown, we're looking for Roxy.
All right, I actually even know the phone number for this person. It was actually Methuselah. Methuselah.
He's certainly old, yes. Lucy Ricardo.
Well, I couldn't really think of anything too clever for this. So I thought they were probably very rude in a men's room back then, even then. So I said, yo mama.
Yo mama.
I'd like to see the hieroglyphics for that.
Okay, George Takei, everybody. George Takei.
Does anybody else have the same problem that you come up with a much better answer as the host is reading back the question?
May we change the answer?
Well, I suppose if you're going later, you can. But no, my answer was Cleopatra.
Cleopatra, yes, she is certainly old. Okay. Okay, Queen Elizabeth II. Archaeologists just discovered the world's oldest men's room. On the stall wall, they found a message. For a good time, call blank.
Well, I'm a huge fan of TV, as many of you know. Not that awful crown. None of that is true. I want you all to know that. I said Wilma.
Called Wilma, as in Wilma Flintstone. Yes, yes, Queen. Thank you. Charles Nelson Riley, for a good time, call who?
You know, I just want to say, sitting here next to the Queen, she's got a beautiful body. But you better give it back, Your Majesty. You're getting it wrinkled.
She's going to disappear. She'll go to Canada soon.
I said Eve.
Eve, yes, certainly old. Yes, yes. Okay, Fran Drescher to break the tie.
Right. Well, first of all, I hope my name has never been on a bathroom wall. I hope, even though people think I'm a little flirtatious. But anyway,
I do.
I thought, well, if back in the dark ages, it might have been Dino.
Dino. Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like, David, you didn't match anybody that time, but we do have a tie now between David and Dana. So let's go to our tiebreaker questions. Okay. David, we're going to give you the option of question A or question B.
Question A, Todd.
Question A. Here we go, panel. Simple Simon started dating Carmela, the Italian cook. When he asked her to marry him, he didn't put a ring on her finger. He put a blank on her finger. Simple Simon started dating Carmela, the Italian cook. When he asked her to marry him, he didn't put a ring on her finger. He put a blank on her finger. Okay, we have a couple stars ready to go. Just waiting on Lucy and Charles. Okay. Lucy's finishing up. Okay, here we go, David. Simple Simon started dating Carmela, the Italian cook. When he asked her to marry him, he didn't put a ring on her finger. He put a blank on her finger.
Pizza.
A pizza. A pizza on her finger. Yes, a pizza. Okay, George Takei, we're going to start with you.
I promise this is not a euphemism for anything. He put a salami on her finger.
Ooh, a salami on her finger.
There's that long buzzer again. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here.
Sorry, George. Queen Elizabeth II.
Well, I love Sunday dinner. As everyone knows, it's no secret. We have a small gathering of 180 every Sunday. So I said meatball.
A meatball on her finger. Okay, okay. Let's go over to Fran Drescher.
Queen, I knew you and I were like sisters.
Yeah.
A meatball.
Meatball on her finger. Okay.
Noisy, right?
No, I'm from Queens, Queens, of course.
Well, this seems like a nice segue to go to Charles Nelson Riley.
Anytime Queens come up, there I am.
Charles, Simple Simon started dating Carmela, the Italian cook. When he asked her to marry him, he didn't put a ring on her finger. He put a blank on her finger.
Macaroni.
Macaroni. Macaroni on her finger. Yes. Lucy, we're up to you, Lucy.
Okay, well, all of you know I do not know my way around the kitchen, so I said breadstick.
A breadstick on her finger. Okay. Okay.
Good answer. Yes, good answer, Lucy.
Doc Brown, what do you think, Doc?
Well, you gotta think a finger and a geometric shape that would fit on a finger. There is gotta be only one answer, and that is donut.
A donut on her finger. A donut on her finger. I was actually thinking a calamar on her finger, right?
Oh, that would have been wonderful.
That's what I was thinking.
Nice.
Okay.
Wonderful.
That's all right. I'm not playing the game. I'm just the host.
You're not paid to think.
So, David, I'm sorry, but you don't have any points yet. Let's go over to Dana and see if she can break this tie. Dana. Old Lady Lois is so old.
Excuse me.
How old is she?
Well, she's so old that had she been part of the royal wedding, she would have been marrying blank. Old Lady Lois is so old. She's so old that had she been part of the royal wedding, she would have been marrying blank. Elizabeth, this is a question right up your alley.
It's very difficult, I might add. Very difficult. May I have that question once more, please?
Yes, of course. Old Lady Lois is so old. She's so old that had she been part of a royal wedding, she would have been marrying blank. Okay, we're still waiting on a couple. It's a tougher question than I had thought. Hey, Queen, are you ready?
Well, yes, I guess I am.
Okay, okay. Dana, Old Lady Lois is so old. She's so old that had she been part of a royal wedding, she would have been marrying blank.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth. Oh, Queen Elizabeth. Let's see. Doc Brown.
My second cousin removed, although that is not for public knowledge. True story. Look it up.
Okay. Thank you. Doc Brown, who would she have been marrying?
Well, we can also go in my time machine and go back and see her marry Henry VIII.
Henry VIII. Yes, that's how old she is. Henry VIII. Okay. Fran Drescher.
Well, I was going to say, I hope you don't lose your head. King Henry VIII.
Henry VIII. There you go. Okay, Charles Nelson Riley.
Well, you know, Todd.
Yes.
I am a trained thespian who has appeared on Broadway.
Oh.
So I went with Camelot, King Arthur.
King Arthur, yes, King Arthur. Okay. Lucy.
I really I went back a little further in time, and I was thinking really I said like Adam and Eve.
That would be an old royal wedding for sure. Yes. George Takei.
Oh, I think Lucy and I were both thinking biblically, so to speak. I said King Solomon.
That's old, King Solomon. Okay, we are looking for a match. Queen Elizabeth II, what do you think?
Well, I was very stumped. And by the way, Lucy, I remember when you came to visit me and the curtsy was quite a thing with you. Anyway, I said the crown.
The crown, everybody. Okay.
That was a very hard question, by the way.
What's that?
That was a very hard question.
It was.
I understand.
Yes.
Okay, so we still have a tie 0-0. Let's see if we can break this tie up.
This is a long game.
This is a long game. It is indeed.
Oh.
And now I have to try to find another tie-breaking question. If you will give me a moment.
What do they pay you for?
Okay, here we go. My writers didn't write too many tiebreakers, so here we go. David, back to you. Would you like question A or B?
I'll take A, Todd.
Okay, A it is. David, the caveman said, I went to a very unusual wedding. A dinosaur tried to blank the bride. The caveman said, I went to a very unusual wedding. A dinosaur tried to blank the bride. Okay, our celebrities are ready. David, the caveman said, I went to a very unusual wedding. A dinosaur tried to blank the bride.
Eat the bride, Todd.
Eat the bride. Yes, we're looking for eat the bride. Lucy Ricardo, we are going to start with you.
Oh my God, I feel so smart because I was thinking the exact same thing.
Eat. We have a match. Okay, there we go. George Takei.
I think a dinosaur eating a bride in those days would have been a perfectly normal wedding. I said elope with the bride.
Oh, elope with the bride. Okay. Okay. Fran Drescher.
Well, I said he was going to try to move in for a mwah. Kiss the bride.
Kiss the bride. Okay.
Kiss the bride.
Okay. Doc Brown, the caveman said, I went to a very unusual wedding. A dinosaur tried to blank the bride.
Of course, the dinosaur was a carnivore and it tried to eat the bride.
Eat. We have a match. Okay. Queen Elizabeth II.
Well, I'm so glad that we're all on the same page because I said eat the bride. Yes.
The bride. Yes. Eat the bride. Okay. And Charles Nelson Riley, what did that dinosaur try to do to the bride?
Well, something I couldn't do because I have bad teeth. But I said, bite the bride? Does that count like eating?
Yes,
Judges?
I think so.
Judges? It's a match. Okay.
Thoughts?
So at the end of tiebreaker number 2, David, you have, I believe we have 4 matches for you, David. Okay, so Dana, you have your work cut out for you here. You get question B. Dana, Ronald McDonald said, I know that Gloria is the girl for me because she has blank buns. Ronald McDonald said, I know that Gloria is the girl for me because she has blank buns. Okay, the celebrities are finishing up their last thoughts here. Queen is even dancing. Okay, Dana, here we go. Ronald McDonald said, I know that Gloria is the girl for me because she has blank buns.
Toasted.
Toasted buns. Toasted buns. Okay, panel, we are looking for toasted buns. Fran Drescher, we're going to start with you.
I'm sorry, Dana, but I said she's got big buns.
And I cannot lie. Okay, thank you, Fran Drescher. Charles Nelson Riley, Ronald McDonald said, I know that Gloria is the girl for me because she has blank buns.
Well, as someone whose buns have been toasted around the world, I said sesame seed.
Ah, sesame seed bun. Yes, sesame seeds. Okay, George Takei, what say you?
Well, I think great minds think alike, Charles, because I also said sesame seed bun.
Sesame seed buns, yes. Queen Elizabeth II.
Well, I had to agree with the lovely Dana Moss, and I said toasted.
Toasted buns, that's a match. Okay, very good. Lucy, Ronald McDonald said, I know that Gloria is the girl for me because she has blank buns.
Well, I gotta tell you, I was going to say sesame seed, but at the last minute, I did say toasted buns.
Yes.
Toasted buns. Okay. And Doc Brown.
Nice. To make the trifecta, I said sesame seeds. Sorry, Dana.
Sesame seed buns. Okay. That means, Dana, you did pick up 2 matches for that, but it was not enough to beat David in the tiebreaker. So, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to you, Dana, but we do have some great parting gifts for you, including some Quaker Oats, Hungry Jack pancake mix, and, of course, a box of Band-Aids.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dana, for playing along with us on the MatchKlatch game.
Bye, Dana.
Dana.
Okay, David, you get to play Super Match. We have polled our studio audience and got the best response to this. Golden blank. Golden blank. If you can guess the 3rd most popular answer, you will receive an SVP hat. If you guess the 2nd most popular answer, you will receive a set of SVP wine glasses. But if you get the most popular answer, David, you will win an SVP t-shirt. Now, to help you with your suggestions, you can enlist the aid of 3 of our celebrities. Who would you like to work with today, David?
Lucy?
Lucy. Golden blank.
Right. In the spirit of the last question, and talking about Ronald McDonald, I'm going to say golden arches.
Ooh, arches. Okay, golden arches. Okay, David, who is their 2nd celebrity you'd like to play with?
Charles?
Well, I'm going to say golden girls.
Golden girls. Golden girls.
Good answer, Charles. Good answer.
Okay, and David, who is your 3rd panelist that you'd like to play with?
George?
George.
Ooh, well, we are a Hollywood bunch. I'm going to go Golden Globes.
Golden Globes. Okay, so David, you get, you can choose one of these choices that our celebrities have given you, or you can go out on your own. So you have to pick between Golden Arches, Golden Girls, and Golden Globe.
I'm going to go with Golden Arches, Todd.
He's going with Golden Arches, everybody. Golden Arches. Okay. Let's see how our studio audience polled this. The 3rd most popular answer was Golden Gate Bridge. Golden Gate Bridge.
Yes. Beautiful
the second, yes, the 2nd most popular answer was Golden Arches. Golden Arches, David. There you go. You win the SVP wine glasses.
Ooh, thank you.
Yes. And just so you know that the most popular answer was Golden Retriever. Golden Retriever.
I was
Nobody
in.
said. Okay.
Think of my answer.
Yes. So David, you did win the SVP wine glasses.
Thank you.
But let's move on to our final celebrity match. David, in this round, you have to match one celebrity head to head. If you do, you will win not only those SVP glasses that you've already won, but also the SVP hat and the SVP t-shirt. Okay, so David, who would you like to play with?
I'll go with Lucy again.
Lucy. Okay, there you go, Lucy. We need, David, an exact match to this. And Lucy, you get to write this down, please. We need an exact match to blank island. Blank island.
Oh, good one for that.
Blank island.
Can I get one of those t-shirts? Is it very brightly colored? You know, I always wear bright colors. Do you know why?
Why is that, Queen?
So I could be seen in a crowd.
But of course. Okay, Lucy, are you ready? Okay, Lucy is ready, David. Here we go. David, I need an exact match here. Blank island.
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island.
That's very good. Yeah.
Lucy, what say you?
Well, I was thinking of another island, another really funny TV show that I've watched a few times called Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island. Oh.
I thought of that too. Yeah.
That's okay, David.
Fantasy Island. I guess thought on that.
Fantasy Island. So did I.
Fantasy Island.
I love Fantasy Island.
The plane.
Oh, that was such a fun show.
Hooking me up with a woman was a fantasy.
Charles.
Okay, panel. Thank you, David, very much for playing along with us. You win your SVP wine glasses, and we have a producer backstage that will help you get those shipped to you. Thank you, everybody, for watching the MatchKlatch Game with the Somerset Valley players. Have a nice night, and thank you.